Hey, hey! Welcome back to another episode on Vulengate. And yeah, I did hint a couple episodes ago that we were working on a secret project with villagers. Unfortunately, yeah, that got a little bit delayed. That's my bad. I did go ahead and update my driver. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough space for that. That was like 300 megabytes. I didn't have the space. That's kind of embarrassing. And as I was deleting some files, I accidentally deleted all of the footage that I recorded of this place. And I'm very sad. Super sad raccoon right here. So, yeah, welcome to our new island. The Burrow. As you saw in the time lapse, we did make this beautiful ruined structure. Yeah, I absolutely love the look of this. We still need to add a lot of details, a lot of decorations and stuff like that, a lot of bushes and overgrowth and stuff. However, the majority of this island is going to be for farming purposes. We need iron, we need frog lights, we need wheat and everything for MC MMO, like for ranking up and stuff like that. And so, yeah, this would be the best place to do it because it's out of the way, or it's far away from our base, it's far away from other players as well, so we can do a bunch of stuff here and it's not going to cause too much lag for anyone else. But yeah, let me go ahead and just show you guys what we have so far. We have this little ruined structure. Not really sure what it is. It's kind of like a ruined farmer house. I mean, okay, this is not a farmer house. This is way too big. But like some kind of cathedral or church or something. Like I said, I do want to build more of these ruined structures all over the place. Because, I mean, this place is kind of secret, right? I don't really want people to know that I'm having a giant farming base underground. So we want to stay conspicuous. And what's more conspicuous than just a bunch of ruins, right? If anyone, stumbles upon this place, they're just going to see like, oh, okay, yeah, there's nothing here, cool, and then they're just going to keep flying off. So, yeah, this is the Burrow, Bojo, location 07. And yeah, like I said, we still need to come in, add a lot of decorations, fallen, rocks and stuff, and mess up the ground. I just haven't had the motivation to do that because terraforming is, well, terraforming. Ah, yes, that's better. When we're here, we have to wear the mask. Why is that? Because of the book and because of our mission on the server. That's right, we have a mission. The economy is all over the place and it's kind of unfair. Now, on the blue server, it's way better. It's way better. Like the purple server, for example, it's ridiculous. Blue's a little bit better. However, yeah, it is still pretty ridiculous. There are still people over here which are super, super rich, and they hold the market for a lot of materials. And it's really unfair for new people, people who just don't have a lot of money and stuff, and they're not able to get their hands on certain resources and stuff. And that is what our mission is for this server. So if we go ahead and just look at this book that we made, this is Project Dropshift. We are a quiet movement with loud intent. This is not a rebellion. We are not trying to destroy the economy. We are trying to shift it, shift the balance, and try to make things more affordable, especially for new players. Yeah, as you can see, seen by none, yet felt by all, a shadow that cannot be slain. No leaders, no glory, just balance. Where the rich hoard, we release. Where they gate, we give. Where they rise, we shift. And this is our mission. We are shifting the economy by undermining the monopolies on the server. We are providing fair and unrestricted access to critical farms, books, tools, resources, what have you. And we are subtle, anonymous, and effective. We're not doing this for recognition. We are doing this to help our fellow players. Like I said, this is not a sabotage. We are systematically, giving back to the economy and stuff like that, just to prevent the rich from becoming richer. And we're not breaking the system. Like I said, we are trying to balance it from within. So yeah, like I said, we still need to be careful. I mean, we can't just collapse the economy because then inflation is going to skyrocket. So we do need to be careful with that. However, yeah, we can then help out a little bit. The whole purpose of this then is to do like bulk farming, get a bunch of materials and stuff, and then sell it for a fair price. And then we can sell these materials back at the Critterworks HQ, back at our main base, for a reasonable price. And if we then have like a lot of materials and stuff, we can then maybe give them away, maybe do some kind of events and stuff like that. And if new people come on the server, we can help them out and kind of give them a fair chance to, yeah, get up on their feet so that they're then able to get started. So as you can see, I have some farms already that I want to put in. A big iron farm, because the one that we have is pretty small. A giant villager trading for all the books. Wheat fields for MCMMO, so basically, yeah, we get a lot of money whenever we plant and harvest wheat, carrots, potatoes, etc., and we can use that to rank up and stuff like that, and then also sell these for resources. Bamboo and sugarcane, always good to have. Wool is also good to sell. Gunpowder, also good. Super smelters, always good to have, of course. Yeah, some of the essential books I want to sell. And then, yeah, like I said, we maintain our own shops, we sell at a fair or cheaper prices. I'm not the only one. There are many of us out there. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, strike one down, the shadow survives. You saw a farm, we planted of movement. You cannot silence the whisper, you cannot tax a shadow. You cannot kill a movement with no face. Welcome to Dropshift. So that's basically our mission on the server. And yeah, so if we come over here, we do have an elevator, and I have already done some work down here. As you can see, I'm really upset. Yeah, all the footage of this got corrupted. Yeah, got deleted, I mean. However, yeah, as you can see, oh man, I love this. It is very small. There are another area on the server, which I'm not going to show because, yeah, I don't want to bring too much attention to that area. It's like, yeah, several hundred chunks, maybe not that big, but I mean it's like 5 times bigger than this, but this is definitely big enough where we're able to, yeah, make a big dent for, yeah, what we need. And if we take off our night vision, it also has a very nice atmosphere. I mean, look at this. Oh, this is so sweet. And we can also expand in either direction. I kind of designed this so everything's kind of central around the middle point, but then we can expand if need be. So on the top, we have, yeah, our fields. We're going to have 3 platforms, so we're going to have wheat, same thing over here, carrots, potatoes, and beetroots all the way down. With this then, by the time we start harvesting over here, we go down 3 layers. By the time we get all the way around, this wheat should then be ready to harvest again. And once we have herbalism level 100, we get auto replant. So we don't have to replant by hand. We just basically go in, dig up all the wheat, and all the seeds get left behind us, which will be really, really nice. And we're almost there. I think we're at like level 800 or 900. So yeah, we're almost there. And then, yeah, underneath this layer then, I want to start working with villagers. Yeah, over here, we also have a slime chunk, so that's cool. There's not really a big demand for slime on this server, but slime's fun. Maybe we can build a few bouncy castles on the server. So, yeah, I think I'm going to make a small little automatic slime farm over there. However, yeah, we have these 4 chutes in the middle, and basically I'm trying to design a system where you can come up, like for example, you can see that. You come in, you harvest all the wheat, and then you can just come up in the middle and throw everything down here, and then everything will then drop down to the bottom layer, which will be down to bedrock, which I'm not looking forward to digging that low. That's gonna suck. However, then, yeah, everything will then lead into a giant sorter system at the bottom. So yeah, I'm going to continue chipping away at this. Like I said, I want to get 3 farms in here, 3 platforms, and then we can start working on the villager hall. Over here, over here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I almost lost it. Over here, you can see, yeah, I just put up some signs, just a few things I want to have. Yeah, for, let's see, budding amethyst farms we need for tinted glass, moss farm, that's good for selling, and then, yeah, cactus, nether wart, stuff like that. There are some quests that we could get on the server. They are rare, but they do happen where you have to smelt 10,000 cacti. That sucks as well. So we should definitely build something down here. Something, I mean, not too big, but like a medium-sized scale, just so we have a little bit of a backlog in case we get one of those quests. And then, yeah. However, yeah, now that you guys are caught up, I actually want to start a new project right now, and it's not the villager. We will get into that later today. However, as you can see in my inventory, I found myself some magma spawners. I use frog lights everywhere. As you can see, there's one right above me. I use them in my base. I think they're beautiful, and they're expensive. They're really expensive. I hate going and buying them. Because yeah, I'm running out of money. So I want to make my own frog spawner, and with these 3 magma spawners, we should be able to get a really good output from this. So I think I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna dig out an area. I need to plan this out actually. So yeah, I'm gonna dig out the level for the 3rd platform, and then I'm gonna start digging out where the layer where the villagers are gonna go. The villagers will be in one section, and then we'll put the froglight farm in another corner. So yeah, let me go ahead and start digging, and then I'll bring you guys back in when it's time to build the farm. And progress has been made. If we go ahead and jump on down here, as you can see, oh boy. Oh boy, if we take this off, oh geez, it's dark. Oh wow, it's really dark. Holy crap. Yeah, it's a giant mob, ow, it's a mob farm down there. Yeah, Scott ended up coming over and helped me dig this place out, which I'm so grateful for, because by myself this would have taken forever. It did take us, I think, ow. It did take us, I don't even know, like 4 or 5 hours just to get down to this level. We just hit deep slate. Yeah, as you can see there, it's just now poking out. We still have so much more to go. I mean, I want to get this all the way down to bedrock. That's the goal. But yeah, this is maybe halfway there. This is insane. This is overkill. But yeah, luckily we do have the special CEs on our tool, so for example efficiency 6, so we're able to insta-mine all this. We don't need a beacon. However, for deep slate, oh, that's a pain. It's so slow, you can't insta-mine that. But as you can see, we now have the 3 farm layers exactly like we wanted. I still need to come in and fill these in. However, now we need to start planning where everything else is gonna go. I'm gonna wait for Mafurf to come online because, yeah, I want to design the iron farm with him, and I think that's going to be the biggest blueprint that we need to kind of figure out where that goes. Everything else is pretty small compared to that. So maybe we can put the Froglight farm over in this chunk right here, underneath this farm. So I guess we can go ahead and just spin it in, and oh, oops, we spun in too much. My bad. But yeah, as you can see, we have made some progress, and oh boy, this is looking sick. I love it. This video is probably going to be more of a progress update video, just because I have to concentrate trying to figure out where to place all this to, yeah, optimize on space and all that stuff. I built this 3 times already. But yeah, we have a really simple Froglight farm. I mean, I'm sure you guys know how this works. But yeah, we do have a lot of helpers in here. So we have, yeah, Ribbit De Niro, Croak Obama, Croaky Balboa, Ribbit De Niro, Croca-Cola, who else? Optimus Prime, who's this? Sir Hopsworth, oh, I love you, buddy. Sir Hopsworth is the GOAT. Nadley Portman? No, Natalie, who's that? Port Toad? Froggy Potter, of course. Optimus Prime. Yeah, we have a few. We have 3 frogs of each, and I think that's doing well. I mean, yeah, we don't really need more in here because, yeah, they're doing a pretty good job. The issue that we have, the bottleneck, is the server cap. Yeah, these guys, the middle versions are taking a long time to split up into the smaller versions, and when that happens, then yeah, the server ticks, and then it notices, hey, there's too many, and then it just mass despawns a bunch of them. Nothing I can do with that, unfortunately. There's not really much optimization. However, yeah, this should be fine. We just have to, yeah, AFK here a little bit to get some frog lights. Now over here is a really cool system. It is not my design. I did see this on Pinterest. Whose design it is, unfortunately, I do not know. It's been in the game for a while. However, yeah, we have a really simple amethyst farm. I needed that for the tinted glass. And yeah, this is really simple. We have the budding amethysts, which we are able to win from crates. That's why I'm able to place them. And yeah, we are observing them. The observer is able to detect the growth state, and we basically just have a counter. So we have 3 growth states in total. We have the small bud, the medium bud, and then the large bud right there. And yeah, basically it's going to count once this dropper is empty. So when it hits the full count, it's then going to activate, which is going to unlock the hopper. It's also going to send a pulse up to the top, which is just going to activate the pistons, which is going to break off all the shards around the side. Only 4 sides. The top is kind of, yeah, deactivated because we're using that for redstone. The bottom we're not able to get with a piston, but I mean we can come in and manually harvest that. And then yeah, we just have a small delay clock back here, just so when the piston goes in front of the observer, it's just not going to be going infinitely, setting itself off. But yeah, this is working great. Alright, so we've made some progress, as you can see. Yeah, we put a cactus farm over here in the corner, so now we're gathering up a bunch of cacti, which is perfect. We have also dug down pretty far. Scott and I have been working on this. There's just so much more to go. I wanted to wait until this is all the way down to bedrock so I can build the sorter system before I start building more areas and stuff, because right now I'm just having the storage sit up by the farms themselves. However, this is taking a very long time. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to digging in a little bit. However, I want to start working on the villager trading hall, or at least get the infrastructure in. I'm still putting off the villagers themselves because that's going to be a grind, but I want to at least get the building in first. Yeah, we also have a new addition, Professor BurrowBane. Bonjour. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. You can't see that. The one problem, it is extremely dark down here. This is something I think I mentioned in a previous clip. I need to find a way to light this place up without it looking too pants. But yeah, it's really hard to see in here though, so I need to figure something out. But for now, we have night vision, so it's fine. But yeah, we got this little guy just working along, shooting all the spiders. And then yeah, we're getting a bunch of wither roses from that, which we are then able to use for decoration and for farming purposes. Now I actually helped design the redstone for another wither area. If we just come over here, Sir Withington, bonjour. But yeah, this is Scott's area. I don't want to show off too much, but yeah, I helped him with the redstone. We just have, yeah, really basic item sorter, yeah, going into the chest and stuff like that, then a little bit of a disposal area. But yeah, this is basically the same thing we have going on, just on a smaller scale, because we don't need that many roses. And yeah, this farm has been doing pretty good actually. Like, holy crap. We've been using a lot of the wither roses because we are working on a wither farm, or a wither skeleton farm thing. That'll probably be a video in the future, but we have been slowly chipping away at it. That's why we need so many Wither Roses. Oh, but Sir Willington. Such a cute guy. And Professor BurrowBane. And yeah, like I said, this is a lot smaller scale, but I mean, every single rose helps, especially when we're trying to build up this farm. And yeah. So, like I was saying, I want to start working on the villager trading hall itself. So I think we're just going to go ahead and jump into time-lapse and build out the infrastructure. Let's get building. And alright, the villager trading hall is actually shaping up quite nicely. And yeah, we only got half of it done. However, I think this is a good start. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah. I've been working with dirt and placing dirt, and I got a little muddy, but it's fine. I'm gonna go take a bath soon. But yeah, this is our new villager trading hall, and yeah, I really like the way it looks. I took a lot of inspiration from Etho, because yeah, I just really liked the block combinations and stuff he used on his season 7, 8, 9. I don't know. But if you know, you know. But yeah, the ceiling is a little bit low. I did actually build this wrong. I meant to go down an extra layer for it to be even on this platform right here. And then we could have like a little bit of a roof. But yeah, I wasn't paying attention, and the farm level's right here, so it's a little bit squished. But I think it works. I think it's still fine. But yeah, we also came over here and we added in some shulker loaders. These are the Ilmango designs. And yeah, we have one for each of the books that we're going to be selling. There's 20 in total that I want to keep. Some of them, yeah, I don't really have that much interest in collecting, such as multi-shot and piercing. I don't think we're going to be selling a lot of those or using a lot of those ourselves, so I might just get like 1 or 2 shulkers and that's it. However, the goal is to then at least get a villager that sells all the books. But yeah, I really like the vibe that we have going on in here. It's very conflicting with the rest of the burrow, which is very mechanical, very, yeah, industrial. However, I think this is a cool place regardless, and I think the villagers are going to like it as well. We also have a chest array over here. These are actually connected to all the pipes. So as you can see with the bamboo, I added pipes to the bottom of all of the farming platforms. So whenever we throw stuff down, they're going to come down here, get all collected, merged together. Not this one, so just the wheat, potatoes, and carrots. The beetroot will just go straight into storage or into a composter, I'm not sure. But these main things that we're going to be using for trading is going to first filter into these chests back here. So wheat, carrots, potatoes, and then pumpkins and melons. Once we build that farm, we're also going to have them shoot up, get filtered in here first, and then the excess will go down into the storage system at Bedrock. And yeah, this will just allow this to be constantly full, so we're going to be able to, yeah, trade with all the farmers for emeralds. But yeah, before I start building the other section and start laying out all the groundworks for all the book guys, I want to at least get these guys in first, the farmers, so that we can get all the trades right. So I want them to be able to trade pumpkins, melons, and wheat, would be nice, ideal. And that way we can start generating emeralds and kind of stockpile some emeralds and stuff like that so we can use them for later. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way that this looks, and yeah, once we expand it over in this side as well, I think it's going to look really, really cozy. Not sure how to connect it up, if we just make it like a room that's completely enclosed, or if we just keep this open and just have where are they, like these little trap doors kind of going across. Not quite sure, I still have to think about that. But yeah, as you may have noticed, we have also made some more changes. Firstly, I went ahead and I expanded our amethyst farm, so now we're doubling the output, which is really, really nice. I also went ahead and just fixed up the collection system just because we were having a little bit of loss. Now it's a lot more compact and it is now completely lossless. I also was an idiot with these guys. I had the floor made out of mud, which is perfect because hoppers can pick up the items through the mud because it's less than a block. However, that also meant that these guys, the medium-sized guys, their hitboxes were just small enough where they weren't actually getting damaged by the powdered snow, and they were not breaking down into the little guys. So I went ahead and I replaced that. I now just have carpet on top of hoppers, so now they're tall enough. Now they are quickly, breaking down to the small forms and immediately getting eaten up, which is amazing. And also the output, oh yeah, this is way better. The output is so much better. I was an idiot. Human error, it happens, but it's now fixed. And also, I've been using a lot of bamboo for all these pipes, and it was getting annoying having to go out and collect some, so I went ahead and I built a small farm back here in the wall, which honestly, I love the look of. Like, this vibe, oh, it looks so good. And compared to the rest of the walls, like, it really lightens up the area. And yeah, this is a design that I saw by Susuma. He made a video on this a few days ago where, basically we just have the observers at the top, and each observer is only activating its respective slice, so the piston that's hidden behind these warp blocks right there. And we're able to do that because, once they grow up, it's going to go ahead and trigger this trapdoor which flaps onto this wall. It turns the wall from just a smooth texture to the actual pillar, which the observers at the bottom are able to detect, and they give a quick pulse to the pistons down here. But I think this is a really cool design because, I don't want flying machines flying back and forth. I want to keep this place very lag friendly. We just saw some bamboo fall. And this way, pistons aren't going to be extending every couple seconds, which is very annoying. We're going to be more efficient with this, and because it's only, as you saw there, it's only activating each slice individually, we don't have to deal with any kind of redstone lag, which is really, really nice. But I'm not quite sure what to do because I really like the vibe of this. I think it fits in with the area very well, with the blue theme. I'm still probably going to wax these so they're a little bit of an orange weathered state. But wrapping this all the way around the walls, it's going to be a lot of work, but I think it could look really cool. If they're all going to be farms though, I'm not sure. They might just be decorative because they are quite expensive. It's a piston and 2 observers per slice. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Professor BurrowBane. He's just chilling. He's so happy. But anyway, that is then all of that. I think I want to go ahead now and start collecting some villagers that we can bring in here. I'm going to go ahead and grab a zombie, grab a villager. I mean, you guys know the deal. It's going to be pretty tedious, but infect them a few times to try to get their prices down and bring in some farmers so we can start generating emeralds. And alright, so we got the villagers in, or at least the farmers, and they are all cured and all have the pumpkin and melon trades, which is awesome. And these two over here are also selling apples, which is awesome because we can use these for golden apples, which are, really good for the boss fights, and crafting golden apples, which, we also get a lot of money from for the MCMMOs. And we have some, this is just wheat, but we do have some in here that do sell carrots and potatoes. So, this is awesome. I think 7 is going to work. I'm not quite sure, but I think we're just going to stick with 7 farmers. We can get a lot of emeralds from these guys. and then the rest of the slots are then going to be all of the book trades that we need. And I also went ahead and I made a little melon and pumpkin farm down here. It's not automatic because we do get money whenever we mine these, so I'm just going to make it manual for now. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. If it's not, then we can expand this over in this quadrant underneath the second villager trading hall area. But for now I think this is... Ooh, wait, did we get the pickaxe? Yes, we got the pickaxe with fortune 6, efficiency 6, haste 1. Oh, if we get another haste, we can get haste 2. And then we can get the, I forget which CE enchant it is, I need to look that up. But then that gives us a better chance of getting gold whenever we mine stone and deep slate. Oh, this is awesome. I'm so glad no one outbid me. Is there anything else good on the black market right now? No, nothing. Okay, all good. But like I was saying, we now have pumpkins and melons. This is awesome. I am going to make a chute over on this side so we can just dump everything in, and it will then get sorted up in the villager trading hall storage area. And then, like I said before, the rest will then go down into the storage system down below. But this is exciting. We finally unlocked villager trading, and now we can start collecting emeralds and getting all the good stuff, and now unlocked a new food, golden carrots. Oh, this is awesome. I'm so happy. Now I'm going to continue to chip away at this in the background. Like I said, this episode's a little bit more of an update episode, just because I need to plan out and figure out where everything's going, and But I will continue working on this, and I will bring you guys in to kind of show you the progress that we've made. Not really sure how long this is going to take. I'm still chipping away at the deep slate, but oh man, I love this area. It's really turning out well. And from the bottom, I mean, this place just looks... I mean, look at that. I mean, there's just something magical about an industrial area. It just looks so beautiful. Oh, I love this. I kind of wish we had a bigger perimeter, to be honest. At the same time, I don't want to dig all this place out. But, this is awesome. I mean, if the server would allow me, I would have made a world eater. I mean, technically it's not allowed. It's just, I don't want to cause that much lag for people. Just Addo's on. Just Addo. Just Addo. Yeah, whatever. Funny joke. Go away. Small scale industrial area. I still love the vibe of this place, and this is amazing. Once this is completely filled all the way to the bottom, this is gonna look so sweet. However, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this an episode. There's still so much to do, but I want to get this video out to you guys, kind of get your guys' feedback and stuff like that. However, like I said, I will continue to chip away at this and show you guys the progress in the upcoming videos. In the next episode, however, we are starting a new project. And I know what you're thinking, Shroggle, don't say anything. We're starting yet another project. I have so many ongoing projects. I'm surprised I haven't got burned out yet. I need to probably be a little careful about that. However, it is October, which means it's spooky season, and I have some fun plans planned out for the next couple episodes. Something that maybe we can involve the rest of the server as well and kind of have a community thing going. So I'm really excited to see how that's going to go. I already started recording that, and that will be in the next episode. So definitely make sure, if you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Join the Chaos Critters community server, our little community on this side of the internet, for all the updates. We have so many projects planned, and I'm really excited to see what you guys think and see how our little empire slowly evolves on this server. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care.